The Ryerson Athletic Center is located underneath the quad in the middle of Ryerson campus. We feel that it's serving its function as a gym, but it's not a place that boosts people's energy, motivation, and well-being. As you can see, the main entrance is not universally accessible. It is only one of 2 locations in the entire gym to use natural lighting.
So it's all gradual process.
And I think it's important to also state that Ryerson Athletics is the only department at Ryerson that doesn't get money from Ryerson itself. So we run as a business independently, and we take loans from Ryerson. It has to be paid back to Ryerson.
There's a significant lack of signage in the building, and it's hard to orient yourself because different activities are spread out throughout the building. For instance, to get to the change rooms, you have to walk to the opposite end of the gym with no direct signage. The entire building is made up of concrete, which is predominantly gray. It is an unemotional color and is often described as boring and depressing, and because of this, it's not the best color to be used in a gym.
It's not depressing, it's just it's something you don't notice. Obviously you go outside during the day, you're like, oh, this is nice, and then you go downstairs, it's warm, but it's not necessarily, I make jokes about it, but it's not really that bad.
I wouldn't say depressing, it's dated. So it kind of makes you feel like you're working in a, not older time period, but definitely not at 2014 workspace kind of thing.
The only other natural light in the building besides the entrance is above the ping pong tables. There is no natural light in the main gym areas, workout and cardio rooms, and fluorescent lighting is prominent.
In terms of working, I work downstairs sometimes in the summer. The ventilation is pretty bad because all the air is pulled from the outside, so you're getting hot air. So it's really warm downstairs in a weight room. That's why we have fans blowing all the time.
The poor ventilation is why they have to put fans throughout to help with air circulation. Here is an example of a surface that's never been cleaned, and in some of the exercise spaces the ceilings are too low and are poorly maintained.
So it all depends on what kind of workout you do.
The way the weight room is laid out, circulation paths are not ideal or accessible, and it is difficult to accommodate for large volumes of people. Since there is no designated space for stretching, it has to be done in circulation space.
There is accessibility issues at the back. There is methods for them to do it. So ideally, for a wheelchair, you'd have to go through all the way through her hall to the bottom floor. Once you get to the rack, we hope the back door, we can buzz open the door for you, so you don't need to pull it open.
But
it's automated.
If you're handicapped, you'd have the accessibility card, so you could open the door by yourself.
Yeah, but then you'd have to go, in order to get to the bottom floor, you'd have to go to the elevator, and our elevator, it works and everything, and we use it, but it's not the fastest. It's not
and that too, you'd have to go to the front desk and ask for the key for the elevator, and then if someone else is using the elevator at that time, you won't be able to fit, because you would fit only one person at a time.
So you can still reach all the different facilities, it just takes longer. In the elevator sometimes
it's
not safe.
Like the facility is old.
Yeah, there you go.
Automatic doors should be incorporated with push buttons and wider door frames. Elevators should be kept clear and functional. Also, women's only hours could be incorporated for those who want a non-threatening, comfortable workout experience.
Varying materiality on the floors and ceilings will help orient guests and guide them to the different areas of the gym. Different ceiling heights will provide indication of different areas and their functions.
Colors could be incorporated to provide more excitement and motivation when working out.
Semi-private partitions can allow different activities to happen within the same space while still providing personal space.